Belinda and HarperAudio Australia present this unabridged recording of the Watervale Ladies Writing and Firefighting Society, written by Mette Menzies and read by Marissa Economo. To our mothers, June and Pam, who gave us the gift of reading, and to the mothers of this book, Catherine and Fiona, who helped us find our voices on the page. Author's note. This is a work of fiction. The events, characters and situations depicted in this novel, including those involving bushfires and rural firefighting, are entirely imagined and dramatised for narrative purposes. They should not be interpreted as accurate representations of emergency procedures, professional firefighting practices, or appropriate responses to bushfire situations. Listeners are strongly advised to refer to official sources and expert guidance for accurate, up-to-date information on bushfire safety and emergency management, including local fire services and emergency authorities in their state or territory. Part 1. The bush hummed with life. Cicada thrum and bird song, bees on wildflowers, the rustling of lizards chasing ants through leaf litter. A snake dropping from an outcrop of rock to the ground. Everything stopped. For a moment, the whole land cocked its ear and held its breath, as if to ask, is it beginning? Has the time come again so soon? First came a hot wind, rustling the eucalypt canopy on the hill, then growing stronger, battering it hard enough to dislodge bark and foliage and fill the air with the sharp, fresh scent of their oils. A mob of roos crashed through the undergrowth, snapping sticks and kicking up a confetti of dry leaves. They moved fast, panic driving them downwind. Smoke followed, light and grey-white, no more than a mist initially, then thicker and rapidly darkening. In less than a minute, the sun went out. Day became night. Soon, glowing embers were flung between the trees like manic fireflies. The smoke turned orange, then became pure flame as the fire front tore up the hill, obliterating saplings, charring rocks, turning whole trees to hot coals in seconds, along with all who lived in them. A few kilometres away, on the other side of the hill, an elderly woman stood on the veranda of her homestead, buffeted by the hot wind. Flinty-eyed, she squinted at the dark smoke billowing into the sky, dwarfing the surrounding hills and vineyards. The wind would bring it this way, no doubt. It had to be over 80 kilometres per hour, she surmised. Gale force. She fancied she could already feel the heat from the other side of the hill. The bush there, dark and thick and well known to her, would already be engulfed. Red-hot, carbonized trees exploding, an utter inferno, if she read that angry orange glow beneath the smoke correctly. She had time. The fire would move more slowly down the other side of the hill towards her, just as it had the last time. The wind would flick it through the ryegrass, of course, flames flowing like water across that open plain, right towards the house. But a grass fire wouldn't have the heat to take the property. Embers were the worry. She saw one land on the lawn just now, a twirling ribbon of eucalyptus bark, trailing smoke and red with burning oil, glowing in the fading light. Then she heard one hit the tin roof behind her. "Time to go, Clementine," she said to the ancient Rottweiler pressed at her feet, and gave the dog a gentle nudge with her boot. The animal looked up, hopefully, blinking against the hot wind in her grizzled face. Her ears pricked, and she looked towards the hill and whimpered. The woman followed the animal's gaze. Huge arcs of flame were rising now from behind the hill, reaching, then turning, twirling into a funnel. It grew and grew and grew, impossibly larger still. As the woman watched in disbelief, a swirling tornado of fire, orange and black, breached the hill and filled the sky. She felt the hotter wind hitting her face.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?